Hey, how you doing? My name's Chris and I'm teaching Planet Earth how to play guitar for free. I'm going to teach some power pop or power punk songs slash riffs here today. These are pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I'm breaking them down for the beginners, especially the ones who've been taking my course from the beginning for free. Awesome-o! Let's rock! Okay, the first song we're going to do today is called El Scorcho. Ay caram! Alright, this is by Weezer, one of my favorite bands. I really respect Rivers Cuomo. Rad dude. This is half step down on the album, but we're going to play it where it would be if you were tuned half step down. Alright, I'm going to play the riff for you guys. Rad riff. Okay, there it is, folks. So let's start this off. We're going to be on the 5th fret on the low E string, okay? So, get your fingers kind of curved in there nicely with a finger for a fret. We're going to go, and then up a fret, up a string, A string, 7th fret. Now, you can see your middle finger floating over top here. It should be anyway. We're going to bounce over top of the D and go right to the G string here. Basically nab the fret in between the two you're working with, okay? So we go 5, 7, skip a string, to the 6th fret on the G string. Now, again, your ring finger will be floating right over top of the 7th fret D string. We're going to go back to that one. It's a pretty simple progression, but you're doing something pretty cool with your fingers, okay? Let's go over this first part of it again. 5th fret on the E, 7th fret on the A. We're going to skip the D string with our middle finger. We're going to hit the 6th fret on the G right here. Back to the D. Dudes, try that really slow at first, okay? Don't rush into that. You will get it. We're going to do the same thing up here on the 10th fret. The exact same thing. Okay? Nice and simple, the same thing. Okay, if we break it down, we're going to go 10, 12, 11, 12. Now we put them both together, it's a really great exercise to move your fingers around and a little bit of target practice moving it back and forth, okay? Here's what it should sound like. If you get better at it, put a little tweak on the one note there. All I'm doing there is just a full quick bend. A quick full bend. Alright? That's the first riff. The rest of the part, when the chorus kicks in, is really just 3 chords. We do the bar chords a lot in the power pop, pop punk stuff, as you know if you've been playing it at all. Okay? So here's what we got right here. Okay, so I stripped that down really simple so you can see the chords. And remember to keep your thumb, or your middle finger. Give the finger when you're doing these. I cramp it down just so you can see what I'm doing here, but you should be giving it a finger. Alright, so again, we're just going on the 5th fret bar chord on the E, the nice punky bar chord, and then we're just bouncing it up again to the 5th fret on the A and D. Now technically this is an A chord, D chord, A chord, D chord, and then we pop it up to the high E here. So if you're playing it in the larger chords, you can just format it that way too. You just A, D, through formula, and hit the E, E major, and bring it back around. Right on, that's El Scorcho. I'm going to go over it once more here real quickly for you guys. Here we go. So the very first riff, we're starting on the 5th fret on the low E string, okay? We're going 5th fret, A string, 7th fret, skipping, going to the G on the 6th, back to the 7th on the D, okay? Then we're going to do the exact same thing up here on the 10th fret. 10th, 12th, 11th, 12th. Okay, and as I say, when you get better at it, you get that slide in between in there, okay? Really cool tune. You can play this on the acoustic, of course, as well. All right, chorus. Yeah, all right. Next! Alright, the next one we're just going to do a riff from the song. We're going to do the riff from Fat Lip by Sum 41. My old band, Mr. Machete, had the pleasure of doing wacky shows with Sum 41, opening up for them back in the day, back when I was young. Back when I was young. Okay, anyway, Fat Lip, here we go, folks. Just the riff, first opening riff. Starting on the low E string. Now, I'm going to show you two ways to play this with your fingers. Here's how I play it. Okay, now you may not be able to get all that in there, being beginners and all. I'd like it if you could, that'd be awesome. Here's another way that we can do it. Okay, yeah, it's fine. You can play it that way. It's just not getting the pinky involved, which you really should start to get doing. Because we'll be doing lots more stuff with that, and I'm sure you want to use your pinky, right? Yeah, you do. Let's try this riff. Here's what we got. Starting on the 4th fret, with your first finger here on the E string. Then we're going to use our middle finger on the 5th fret. Then we're going to skip a fret. And we're going to go to the 7th with our pinky. Now what you want to do is you want to mute it with your low hand. And if you don't know muting, I do have a lesson on that, but I'm sure you do. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to avoid the A string altogether. This is the one thing that may trip you up a bit and make it slow for you after the beginning, but stick with it and do it slow. Now in between you're going to notice we weren't using this fret or this finger. That's the one we're using. Right there in between, okay? Right there. So we're going to the 6th fret on the D string, skipping the A altogether. Now you'll notice that I'm opening up the string. I'm not muting it when I hit the string, the note on the D string, okay? So make sure you open that up too. Now the other one we're using is the 4th fret on the D string. So, then we just bounce down there using your first finger. See, you're lined up basically again, a finger for a fret. And that's the kind of thing you should be looking for when playing. Okay, and it keeps it smooth. Now, we do it again. Now this time, when we land on the 4th fret here, we pick and slide, folks. So when you hit it, let the note ring out, but then slide it down. You don't need to pick it again. Yeah, that sounds nice. Really, really cool. Okay, now here's the other way that you can do it if you're having troubles using your pinky and the whole deal there. What we're going to do is we're going to use a little more sliding techniques. Okay, so the same thing here. You want to start on the 4th fret, but we're gonna X-nay the pinky. But you do get lined up with your first finger here, so basically the same deal. We're just X-naying the pinky. Okay, folks, try it that way if you'd like as well. Totally up to you. I'm going to show you one more time using a little more of the beginner way. Okay, now when the riff kicks in, they do unmute it and roll it. Okay, so when we're rolling it, we just kind of want to... What I'm doing there is I'm picking less. You'll notice I'm only picking the first note. Roll. Okay, so out of those three, I'm only picking the first one. And that's how you kind of put it together like the tune. Let me show you how it would go muting and then opening it up. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm just going to show you this one more time quickly. Pretty straightforward, folks. Okay, starting on the low E, we're going to go 4, 5, 7, jumping over the A, 6th fret on the D, 4th fret on the D. Same thing, up to the 6th fret. Now this time, pick and slide, my friends. And then after we do it a few times, open it up, don't mute it. And only roll it, roll it. Hammer those things on there, man. Get some good hammer-ons going. Great practice. Strolling to the party. Yes, okay, folks. Boom, next one. All right, damn it. We're gonna do damn it. Here we go. Yeah, I'm sure if you are into power pop, pop punk, you know this song and you want to learn it if you haven't already. Here we go, folks. what we're going to do is we're going to start on, I'm going to break this into 4 sections for the intro riff that I just played. Here is the first one, starting on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, hit that twice. There's going to be a lot of consistencies in what I show you that bleed into the other riffs. So once you get this, man, you're going to rock this out. It's pretty straightforward. Twice. Now, we're going to move to twice more, but we're going to hit the open on the D string, the next one. Now, in response with that, we're just going to land down on the 2nd fret, D string. So we're starting on the 3rd fret on the A, second string closest to you, twice on the open D, now once on the 2nd fret on the D. This part here is going to be the end part of the next 2 sections we do. So let's call this one section 1. Here it is again. Okay, now the 2nd section, we change the beginning part, but we do the picking the same way. So there's the first one again. And then we go. Basically, we're just moving our middle finger to the 3rd fret on the low E string. Hitting it twice, going to the D again, open. Okay, so let's call that part number 2. Just moving to the 3rd fret on the E twice. All right, here's what we got so far. Awesome! Now, here's the easiest one. All we're going to do now is do the 2 shots there on the open 2nd string, on the A string. 2nd string closest to you. Second part is exactly the same. Okay, so we're going to go twice on the open A, twice on the open D, and then drop our finger on the 2nd fret. Let's call that the 3rd part. We've got three pieces now. First one, 2nd, 3rd. All right, now let's finish this off. Last part is almost like opposite here. We're going to jet down to the 1st fret on the E, hit that twice again, but the end part here, instead of going open, open, 2nd, we're going to go 2nd, 2nd, open. Okay, pretty easy to remember. So twice on the 1st fret on the E, skipping the A, going back to the D, but 2nd fret. Yay! Okay, we got 4 of them, 4 sections. Let's put them together. Starting on the 3rd fret, 2nd string, then we're going to the 3rd fret E string, low string closest to you. Same structure, same formula. Now we're going to go to the open A string. Same structure. The last part, we're going down to the 1st fret on the E, but we're going to go 2nd, 2nd, open this time. Hey, there's the first part, all right? Let me play it for you. Take your time with it. Go nice and slow at first, then you will get it. Woo! Yes, you will. Okay, now, the rest of it is just some basic, again, bar chords. Now do them the punk pop style. Right, okay? Here's what we got. 3rd fret, A string. 5th on the D. Just bring it down to there. It's basically, we're going from a D chord to an A chord. So we're just moving that bar chord to the E string. Now we're going to bring it up to the 5th fret. The bar chord, that's basically an A. Then we're going to go down to the F, which is on the 1st fret on the low E string. And that's basically the way the structure goes for the verse and the chorus. You can mute pick it out. And then the chorus kicks in. Ride it out. Same chords though, man. I'm gonna keep my middle down C and C, but you should be like that when you're playing these. Okay, really straightforward formula, and you're going to find that in a lot of these songs. That's a very usable structure there. Awesome. Okay, let me just show you how to play that intro part again, and then we've got it. We've got it. Okay, so starting on the 3rd fret on the A string, twice, open on the next string on the D, down again on the 2nd. Then we're going to take that same structure, move to the E string, 3rd fret. Same part on the end there with the open, open, 2nd fret on the D. Then we're going to go open on the A string. Same structure at the end, open, open, 2nd. And then the very last one, we're going to change a bit. We're going to go to the 1st fret on the E. And go straight to the 2nd fret instead of using an open on the D. There it is. And then the bar chords, 3rd fret on the A, 3rd fret on the E, bringing it up to the 5th fret on the E, and then down again on the 1st fret on the E. All right, that was, damn it! Yo, I hope you enjoyed those power pop punk lessons. Very, very cool. Where I live here in Ontario, Canada, spring is creeping in right now, and I like that. I like it. I'm gonna go and do some barbecuing today. I'm stoked. Stoked. Hope you enjoyed the lesson there and those songs worked for you. Let me know what else you want to learn. I'm keeping an eye on seeing what ones are getting the most hits, the 70s, 80s. Give me a thumbs up on this lesson, please. Help a brother out. Awesome. High five on checking me out. Subscribe. Check out my Facebook page, Chris Machete Facebook. I actually put a deal on there asking what songs you guys wanted to hear. So go to my Facebook page, Chris Machete. And that's where you're going to get a lot of input on what I got going on here for the lessons. And you can have some input on it as well. And don't forget, I have songs available on iTunes that you can buy, or you can just stream for free. I'm also on SoundCloud. Check out my tunes, my friends. Most of all, enjoy the free guitar lessons, alright? I love teaching everybody how to play guitar. Here at the school we have a blast. Here online we have a blast. Peace and love, my friends. I hope you're all doing well. Alright, we'll talk to you soon.